Here to talk through some of these latest developments. Mark, notably this development in Belgium, an arrest there.
Yes, and it's not the first time. It's eerily reminiscent of the attacks here in Paris in January. In the aftermath, there was a shootout actually in a neighborhood of Brussels where two people were killed, and there were allegations that they were plotting an attack either against a police station or maybe the Justice Ministry in Brussels. And there have been numerous arrests in recent years. Weapons were seized in those operations by the Belgian police. So it's not a surprise. We know there have been linkages. We know that one of the attackers who tried to storm the train between Paris and Brussels lived in that area. We know that the perpetrator of the attack against the Jewish Museum in Brussels was a French national, lived in Brussels. So clearly the history tells us that there is a tie, operational tie, it would seem, between Belgium and France. Obviously, this is a very close distance between Paris and Brussels. There's also the same language that is spoken, so it makes things easier, but there is coordination. And as a result, we've seen that there is coordination between the French investigators and their Belgian partners.
So, as you say, there are links in language, links operationally. Of course, there's no border as well. It's easy to get to and from. It's very simple, isn't it?
Absolutely. And this is why, you also hear lots of complaints that there should be more controls at the borders. It's obviously a politically explosive issue that's going to come back to the fore. But yes, once you're inside the EU, you can go through the border, especially if you have an EU passport, which has often been the case with those terrorists, because many of them are French nationals. It was the case back in January, and we'll have to see what the investigation tells us, but it's probably the case this time around.
Very strong line of investigation. Mark Perlman, thank you very much indeed.